nicely out Wells, hand pass from Leary to Flower. Flower centre wing, looking for the dummy up towards.
His Clark marks. Caught for two. Yes, go on with play. Well, the players didn't know what to do. One little bit.
No doubt it was class free kick.
He towards half forward.
Who's carrying on from his great game last week, and particularly with his first half effort.
Outer side, Flower again in a consistent kick getter. We've got it down to Jezelenko, a long kick by Jezza out towards the half-back flank, and it's Flower to mark.
Splendid mark. 15-metre penalty. Dixon encroaching over the mark.
The young Flower has given David Dixon a football lesson on that wing today, Dick. And he's done it with cleverness, with courage, determination, the lot. Boots it up to the kick-off.
Moving forward, Geelong came out with the ball. He drives it over to the half-forward zone where Woolno has it. He loses possession to Flower. In a charge for Melbourne. Flower goes goal, and I think he may have got it.
Touched it when they went to ground, and that's just bad luck for Geelong and for Sammy Newman. Flower up high for the mark.
High mark. Wireless a call once again. Players going in very hard. Robert Flower for Melbourne as he runs right across the face of goal. It's for home. Should have another bounce. He's run about 100 metres. A brilliant run up towards.
Going out to the outer side. It's been taken here with a chance of a goal
by Flower as he puts it on its way.
Fowler. Fitzsimmons there, but Cable brilliantly. Great football, Cable. Alves. Oh, Robert Flower. Oh, Woodman wasn't ready for it. Cummings kicked to half forward. Oh, great leap, Robert Flower.
Good. Up they go. Under the ball then. Western Australia, great mark to Flower. He's playing well out on that wing. Glendinning, look at him following it up. As we said a little while ago, no wonder North Melbourne want this fella. Oh, and a great mark to Flower. Oh, superb mark, running the same way as the ball. He's in trouble. He's out of trouble as he gets the ball out towards the right centre wing. Up they go. Flower, brilliant mark over the top of Alan Reid. And Flower has been one of the shining lights as far as Victoria are concerned.
Well, here's support. Flower again. Oh, well done, Victoria. Around the outer side wing he goes. Through the wing, up towards half forward. Then looks for his full forward who's behind Mackay. 20 metres out from the Victorian goal. Main scoreboard end. Cloak. Nicely to Lee Matthews. Miller. Oh, straight to Flower. He can run in, steady. Line up from 35 metres out. That's his second.
The wing, Robbie Flower up high, hooks it down, goes on again, knocks it back over the top. Magnificent football by Flower. It's Robbie Flower in full flight. It's glorious. Absolutely. Football at its best.
Tom Flower and Melbourne are a long way from goal, but they're looking good. They're getting better as the match goes along, and the third quarter was a beauty.
Flower, what a smashing mark to Robert Flower. He's been a star on the forward line. That's his 10th mark. Baker with 10 marks.
Was the spoiler, goes right across ground. Flower versus Gallagher out there. Flower in front position. Quickly into South Australia is Jackman. Chance for Victoria. Heading for open spaces is Flower towards the goal, and I think he's put it through for a goal. Fine work.
When Robert Flower, Melbourne's elegant winger, is in top flight, there is little an opposing side can do but to sit back and appreciate it. Against Carlton at the VFL Park, the Demons lost by 29 points, but not before witnessing some great solo performances from their champion.
Baker goes in after the ball, traps the ball, goes for a hand pass towards Flower. He's in trouble. Oh, clever dummy by Flower. Breaks away and goes for the stab pass up to Walters. There's Hanbury. He's been a good try. And there's the best player on the ground in my book, in fact, in Robert Flower. Look at that.
Out towards that centre wing position. Over there looking for Craig Davis, but it's Flower. Oh, magnificent play by Robert Flower to trap that ball. Coming now with a left foot kick in towards that.
Nettlefeld, that's Bill Nettlefeld for Melbourne. There are two players of that surname. What a good mark to Flower. Kick out from Barry Breen. Kicks it wide to the outer side of the ground. A great mark to Robert.
Flower comes across.
Lonely Melbourne also celebrated a win over St Kilda, and it wasn't hard to guess who was in the thick of things. Robbie Flower, who was to kick 3, and Melbourne went on to win by 42 points.
Kick from Flower going goalward, a beautiful kick. Ball back now across up the ground, a poor kick from Roberts finds Flower. Flower going goalward for Melbourne. It's a beautiful kick from Flower.
Line on that one as the boundary umpire, and to us it looks suspiciously as though it was across the line before Dunn touched it. Baker front position against Saru. Oh, Flower, what magnificent play! Great play, Robert Flower. Absolutely magnificent football. Champagne stuff from this wizard of a wingman for Melbourne, and the Demons lead by a goal. Flower's 3rd goal.
Robert Flower.
Hand pass back to Byrne again, who's probably BOG at this stage. Down towards Flower. Oh, what a great mark, Robert Flower. A couple of minds there, Reid. Looking for Hampshire, though. Flower from behind. A good mark to Robert Flower.
There's a foul. A beautiful play by Flower. Magnificent football. What a beautiful bit of play on the part of the Melbourne Giants. Teammate Mark Lee boots the ball up there towards full forward. Templeton flies, couldn't hold the mark. In goes Bartlett, he's grabbed, gets a hand pass to Flower. He turns away beautifully, has a snap up there, it's a mark to Sheldon. Beautiful play on the part of Flower that time.
Good mark to Brunstup. On quickly. Back beyond the centre, looking for side bottom. Flower! What a mark! Magnificent mark by Flower. Bezusto under pressure, losing the ball to Kelvin Moore. Clearing kick back to half-back. Race on now. Robert Flower first to the ball. Peak bearing down. Flower gets away from Peak this time. Earns applause. Kicks into Matthews.
Volley job. Glendenning puts his body in beautifully. Bartlett picks up the ball. Runs around the pack. Gets it out to Flower. He runs into an open goal from 25 metres out. And he's kicked it.
Clark looks to see if he'll cop a 15-metre penalty. He doesn't. 17th kicked him on teeth, falling short of the wing. Oh, good mark by Flower. Strong mark with Fong coming in to contest very vigorously.
Victoria 103, Western Australia 88 at the 12-minute mark after Victoria trailed at half-time by 19 points. Peak and Flower. Oh, Flower.
Now Melbourne captain Flower.
Oh, beautiful mark again.
Allowed set to kick towards Croswell. Brent's forced on the left foot. This will bounce high. Jacko's at the back. Taps it on beautifully to Flower, and another one goes on the ball.
Smith at fullback goes wide, and it's Robert Flower taking that mark on half-back flank. Immediately plays on. A great duel in the first quarter. Flower against Robertson. Unfortunately for Hawthorn, Robertson looked as though he tore a hamstring. Look at this for a run by Robert Flower. That's about 5 bounces. Goes for the dummy. There's another one. And now he finally gives a hand pass out wide. Oh, that was great play. And it's O'Sullivan on the left foot. Right down towards full.
Down the ground they go. Overrun by Flower. Healy hasn't been in the play very much. Inboard he goes to Robbie Flower. Flower breaks the tackle. Great football. Watch this one. Yes, what a fine goal. Robert Flower.
Gaunt still got the chance. Left foots it downfield. Robert Flower in front. Great pick-up. Open goal. Shoots. Bang. Straight through the middle. Greg Hutchison's about centre half-back, and the Demons are leading by 2 points. He sends down looking for Flower. Flower the leaper. Oh, beautiful. Captain Courageous and Captain Skillful takes a magnificent mark.
Towards half forward. Ellingworth up high. Tanner was tripped. And full play on though. Flower comes on the scene. Dummies one way, then the other. And so Robert Flower now drives the ball towards centre half.
He goes with a high ball towards the half-forward line. Now the Melbourne defence having plenty of pressure put on them as O'Brien swings away with a good handball to Flower. Robert, who hasn't shown his true colours today, bounces his way across half-forward, sets up the handball, back to Flower it goes again from McLean. Robert's left foot high ball in towards full forward. Jackson is caught behind the play. No mark paid.
Passes, Byrne finds Domberg. Oh, good smell, he went too well there, he went too slowly. He's a professional backman for you if you like a check. crashing right through. Left and right support. This time it's Flower. This has been good football with Flower's goal. Straight through.
Seddon over the shoulder. Plays on. Jackson. Flower from the side. Oh, great mark, Robbie Flower. As you can see, he's just gone behind the goal line to take that kick, and he'll kick it to the outer side of the ground. Robbie Flower is out there and marks well.
Got a few runners either side of him. Tunnel balls out the back to Rover Elshaw. Another runner in the centre of the field. This time it's Ick. Goes the long hand to a loose player, and they've found it on Flower. Flower shoots quickly and goals.
Melbourne's Robbie Flower captained the Victorian side in Perth and gave great leadership after being moved to centre half forward on Ross Glendinning. Flower kicked 2 brilliant goals, and Victoria won this State of Origin match by 23 points.
Great play, Victoria, and a fitting result. And it will be number 26, Tui, to take it. Half forward, Flower. To Flower. Flower's on right centre wing, playing at centre half forward. Flower and Glendinning. Ross Flower burning at centre half forward.
Another ball to go on.
Robert Flower of Melbourne.
He's given away the free kick. He was manhandling his opponent. Robert Flower gathers the ball in, drives it towards the goal line, and that makes him in for his previous miss.
Goes long with a drop punt in towards the square. Plenty of flow. What a mark!
That was Robert Flower of Melbourne. Flower again for Melbourne.
If one man can be credited with inspiring Melbourne to its 19-point win over Richmond, it was brilliant skipper Robbie Flower. He ruled the skies and kicked 5 goals in one of his finest performances for the Demons.
Batterston hooks it too far. It's coming back in towards Flower. What the champion player he is.
Connolly is hooked too far, but it's right into the goal square. A great mark by the Demons. Up high was Robbie Flower.
And now on to yesterday's matches, Robbie Flower of Melbourne.
Half forward. Flower, a glorious mark by Flower.
9 to 16-10 as Sutton goes to the outer side of the ground once again. Flower. As Bobby Skelton said, he's the sort of player that can play absolutely anywhere. There's not a lot of him, but unquestionably one of the most brilliant players in the VFL. Robbie's drop punt. What a goal! What a kick from Flower.
That half-back line, Seddon is there.
Robert Flower for Melbourne.
Taken away by Flower. He fires at the goals. He's kicked it.
Wilson grabs the football and steals away with it. Can't get it away. Chip shot up towards Flower. He's broken away. He and Tucker had a marvellous duel, but not a great deal of football from them yet. The cat and mouse game, and Flowers kicks it. Jim! Robbie Flowers, one of his few kicks, steered it straight through from the angle.
Well, you heard the boys talking about Robbie Flower, and here he is with some highlight football. Back to Flower, lines it up, and it's another goal for Melbourne. Fidge this time. Out to Flower. Robert Flower for Melbourne. 2 great marks now by Robbie Flower. And Robert Flower again for Melbourne.
Well, Ellingworth, from what would be almost the true centre half forward position, kicks for a very vital goal for Melbourne. Kicks it high, off direction. Templeton was in front. Down it comes to Melbourne's Healy. Well played. Caught. Flower. Goal.
Jarrett nicely. Taken away by O'Donnell. In towards the centre. Flower, this way, that away. Hutu, Fidge is leading, but he's going towards Healy. Oh, a perfect pass. Demons looking for a goal to get back into it. He goes for it. Will it bounce? Flower, if anyone can pull some magic, he can. He does. Wilson.
carefully putting
Robert Flower for Melbourne.
Within 35 metres of goal, and the ball taken well by Robbie Flower. Forward, he goes back up.
Flower sets a goal up here to be taken by Fidge as he evades the defence neatly.
He's 25, 30 metres out.
Hand pass to Fidge, and he makes no mistake.
Shoots at goal. And it's a good...
Ball back to Smith. He'll get another one on. A chance, Robert Flower. Can he kick a goal? No problems at all. Madden did it well. Flower will take a run. Swinging it right into the forward line. He'll have a shot for goal. On the run. Through it goes.
Ken Hunter is out of the WA side. Bazusta has taken his place. There's a quick kick from Watson up towards the half-forward line. And there's the skipper, Robbie Flower, right on the 50-metre line. Kicking towards the Subiaco end, which is a west end. A beautiful kick from Flower. Travelled beautifully right through the middle, and there's the first goal to the Vicks.
Steve McCann out towards left centre wing. Almost Flower again. He's been paid the mark, and that makes it a brilliant capture.
What a beautiful mark.
Flower, the dominant player in the opening 3 or 4 minutes of play. Up towards full forward, and there's Danaher.
Now Melbourne champion Robert Flower, tucked in the pocket.
Champions score from the forward pocket. Robert Flower puts the ball forward. A beautiful goal.
The champ was at his best yesterday against the Cats at the MCG.
But there's a chance here at the back there we see
Diving on the ball is Zantuck. Good play there by Murphy. But here comes Flower. And he does it so beautifully. Back to Flower. Left-handed hand pass. There he goes to Smith. Chance for the Demons as he slots it through. Great football, Robbie Flower. Great football, Melbourne.
Melbourne, one could almost say, playing above themselves. That wouldn't be kind. Robbie Flower. Love watching this fellow play. He is a champ. Shrugs the tackle well. Brilliant play, Flower. Long shot at goal, would be deserving of such. Dool can't take the mark, rushed through.
Melbourne skipper Robbie Flower. But in the last term it was Robert Flower who steadied the Demons and took control of the game. This time he turns with a snap.
Doing the illegal work at the back.
Johnson's there to help out. Good football by the Demons. They're there to back up at all costs. On to Yates, and Yates will find Flower. Flower around. The man coming towards him was Landy. He'll run into goal number 3 and put it through. Great play, skipper.
Pass out to left half forward. Oh, Flower, class.
He goes through centre half-back. Half-back flank, if you like. Over towards the outer side of the ground. Knocked forward by Peart. There's Flower, keeps the ball in play very cleverly. He was out, but the ball wasn't. And great football finds Healy there at half-full.
Been prominent since half-time over the head of Strawn. Templeton to try and knock it on, which he does effectively. First there is Peart. Oh, he's beautifully tackled by Flower, and he's going to bounce it. Oh, well, you couldn't see a better tackle than that. Flower absolutely stopping Peart in his tracks, and the umpire's going to bounce it.
Smith. Flower is there high. Oh, beautiful mark to Robbie.
77.
The Demons wizard Robbie Flower was in full flight against the Swans. Melbourne by 97 points, and win number 5 was on the board.
Demons down towards the half-forward line. Shocking hand pass from Torbett. Once again, Melbourne taking full advantage of some poor play by the Swans. Flower to Healy. Back to Flower again. Flower hooks the ball.
However, a high kick straight over the top, gathers little distance. Bernie Evans says thank you very much for the bad bounce, and Robbie Flower appreciates it. On the board, Smith brings it back into play. Flower, the genius, goes to Moore.
200 gamer.
Well placed kick towards Robert Flower. Flower straightens up, gives the hand pass out to Connolly. Connolly will put it over the top. Dixon gains possession. Gets a push as he was about to kick it. It's a nice mark nonetheless to David Cordner.
Trouble, he's got Flower, who's had a very busy tournament. That's 6 marks for the quarter. And look at him. Away scoots the champ. Gets the long handball out to Alan Jarrett. 2 seasoned campaigners. There's a
Jarrett. Smith. Up ground again. Flowers there, using the body and marking. Morris claims it's his. He must be in a different game.
Madden and Cordner, won by Cordner, tried to find Greg Healy, couldn't do so. Picked up by Robbie Flower, right on the boundary line. Good shepherd by Healy. Flower, a long shot is pretty good. Oh, what a great goal! Oh, superb from the Demon skipper. That is a gem.
That's a magnificent goal. That's Robert Flower at his best, because he had to go around the boundary line, beat about 4 players to get himself steady. You watch it again. Knocked out by Cordner, a fumble going on, pushed on again. There he goes around the boundary line. Let's fly. And that's from about 50 metres out. A magnificent goal kicked by Robert Flower.
Robert Flower's first goal of the day levels the scores at VFL Park.
Still going, puts a long hand pass down. Flower coming through, takes it beautifully, snaps towards goal. Robert Flower, great goal by Flower, and Melbourne
out of the pack. Comes to Connolly, the hand pass out of the pack, but it's all Carlton. Austin has it now. English calls for it. He takes the hand pass, and the Blues superb in defence, looking for Glascott. And chipping in there was Flower. Oh, magnificent mark to Robbie Flower.
Nice player. Out to Rodney Wright. Wright kicks it down Flower. Moji Osmond's made him work for every kick he's got. On it goes to Wright. Term and Loken drives Fitzroy into attack, and Quinlan the danger man again. Here's an opportunity for Yates. Yates will give it towards Flower, but kicks it very badly. It'll bounce, an awkward bounce for Robert. He'll tackle by Osmond. He beats him. He trips. He's got 2 to 1 against him. Beats them both as Flower. A long hand pass to Wick is dangerous. Back to Flower is brilliant. Flower across it goes to centre half forward. Picked up by Healy. He's really got a handful today, looking after the old man of football, Bernie Quinlan, who's just as good as ever. Flower in front, a splendid mark. Well, that was one of the best marks of the day.
Healy a further fist on, picked up by Rigolo. Rigolo puts it high to a half forward. Flower in front and takes the mark. Thought about going on likewise, has to go back for his kick. Flower making a lead in the goal square. Zantuck puts the ball long. Turner in front. Flower behind and marks! What a great mark that was. So 2 good marks this quarter to Robbie Flower, but he's still yet to kick a goal. And Flower, reading that superbly, came between Taylor and Turner.
More in front because of his marking and play around the field. Richards for Melbourne, up the Fidge, knocked out of Fidge's hands. Flower steadies, sights it, and kicks a goal. Touch of class about that goal from Robbie Flower, the way he went about it. He waited, steadied, lined it up, and drove it home.
There's the kick up towards Flower, who flies over that.
Where Thornton again. He's been a very good player, Lou, hasn't he?
Yes.
Long kick round towards Robbie Flower, playing in his correct position on the wing. Flower, can he get clear? Usually does. Well shepherded, long hand pass, picked up by Richards again for Quinlan, but Hughes was in front of him, picked up by Burke. Flower on centre wing, chips it in short, and that's effective. Little Withers. Short pass again. This is real Latham Brothers stuff, this. On towards Turner, Flower again. Now, chance for Newport to have a shot at goal. That looks pretty good. He converts. I'll wait on the goal umpire.
Well played by Turner. Spotted his teammate there, and spinning out the pack nicely was Flower. Over to Newport and a goal.
Carroll pushes it out of the pack. Chance now for Melbourne. Flower cleverly, a high kick to full forward. In fact, he's put it through for a goal.
Connolly to fly, so they nearly messed it up between them.
2-3 to 4-1. Collingwood lead here at the MCG. A good mark to Robert Flower.
He's still the idol of the Melbourne members.
So he's the idol of the football public too.
Towards full forward, over the back of the pack. Here's the chance for Melbourne. Stephen Newport gets it out to Robbie Flower. He knocks it away.
He's
a great player. What a player. He's still going. 2 bounces. Will he have another one? Yes. 3 bounces. Still going, Robbie Flower. He centres it. Have a look at that one. Towards half forward. The mark has been taken by Gary Lyon.
He's gone down the floor.
Withers in turn across to Newport. Newport not under pressure. Chips. Looking for Reynolds. Has he found him? No. Goes up one hand. Flower quickly onto the ball. Onto the right foot. Snaps to goal. And Melbourne's first goal. Kicked by Robbie Flower. 8 points. 1-2-8 Melbourne. Geelong yet to score. 3.5 minutes of the first quarter.
It was good play from the captain, Robbie Flower. And good to see Robert playing out there again after his recent bad run of injuries. So the Demons...
All-day's kick, not a good one, over the top. Flower, what a mark! Oh, stolen from Dougie Hawkins.
Hardy in the way, well taken. A beautiful balance to come away, in control of the ball. To half forward, well taken though, Flower.
Melbourne's leading kick gatherer so far, but that's okay. Robbie Flower, who started slowly but playing well now. Lovely ball. Around 1, around 2, touches the ball on the ground. Western Australia in a few weeks' time, up to half forward. Royal, great attempt to mark, couldn't do so. Almost a throw, not seen by the umpire, picked up by Newport. He's gone for a hand pass. Robbie Flower again, getting into play in the second term after a quiet opening stanza. This is the Flower we're more used to seeing. Well shepherded. Robbie Flower long to half forward, just away by...
12.5 minute mark of the first quarter. So plenty of action at the MCG. 5 goals having been scored in the first term. Hurd has the kick smothered. Baker's there. Flower outside. Gets the hand pass across from Tony Campbell. Dodging, twisting, weaving. The short pass is a good one and finds Campbell.
He kicks out wide. Flower and Christensen. Oh, I could have played that one to Robert. They will. Yes. A fine game by Flower. Tagged as usual. Close checking player and a very good player in Christensen. But Flower's coming in for his 12th possession.
Chance there for Lovett as he feeds it out. Gandini again. He's played pretty well since coming on. Up forward. Chance there for the Melbourne's line. Taps it forward to Flower. Flower runs into goal. Kicks it. Demons by 10 points. Robbie's first for the afternoon. And the Demons 16th. 7 minutes in, the Demons lead by 10 points. 16-14, 1-1, 0 to Geelong. 14-10, 100.
Chance for Chris Connolly. Robbie Flower, scoring distance, 45 metres out. Goal coming up. The first for Melbourne. Len Gandini towards half forward now, looking for Brian Wilson. Oh, judged it beautifully. Between 2 Footscray players. Melbourne looking ever so much better. David Williams knocks it clear of Hardy. That was good football. Now, skipper Robbie Flower, can he break through the tackle? He can. He lines up from 35 metres out and he's goal.
Melbourne's Robbie Flower.
Sits very cleverly back. And comes Bailey. Bailey long. Robbie Flower from behind. And it's a beauty. It's a beauty. It was his all the way, but didn't he make the best of it? 256 league games.
Melbourne crowd, and no wonder. Bailey wasn't too happy with himself when he played on and miskicked it, but he miskicked it to the right man in Robbie Flower. He judged it perfectly. Took a great second grabber there.
In front again, and the bounce over the top of Rosonico. Or was it? No, it was Christian. Giles got the courses on there and can't get the ball back. He does now to Robbie Flower, who seemed to have switched flanks and blasted in. That's a goal for Robbie Flower in his comeback game.
There, Healy. Free kick might have been there, but he should have held the mark. 10th kick for Healy into the pocket, and that's another strong mark from the Collingwood defender. Goal not paid. Flowers snap. It's a goal. Well, the boos from the Magpie fans nearly drowning out the roars of delight from the Demon supporters. But 2 to Robbie Flower. The scoreboard has the final say, and the difference 23 points.
Yes, play on called by the umpires. 2 or 3 doubtful marking decisions, but you have to hold your marks today, and play on. Flower picked it up. Beautiful left foot snap over his right shoulder to register Melbourne's 6th.
Too much pace for sure. Batterson towards half forward. Flower! Robbie Flower, and don't the crowd love it? First possession coming up for the Melbourne Cap.
Juggle here for Healy again, delightful at the back, and he runs on. Oh, Wilson's magic today. He's back to his Brownlow medal form. It's not a bad kick to White. Well, Robbie Flower's got him. I thought that someone put a hand on that, but obviously they didn't, as Flower did come from behind. Probably the most popular player at Melbourne in years. Is running in to kick his 4th goal. And he's kicked his 4th goal. Good effort, Robbie Flower. They really love you down here.
Yes, watching Brian Wilson balking and trying to beating that extra man all the time. Yes, watching the replay, it certainly looked like it.
Huge frame of Alex Schenko to come in and take on Turner. Turner brilliantly to Jackson. Spalding a wonderful chance again. Flower, lovely play. Trouble, but gets his foot to the ball. Kicks an open goal, and he's done it. Well done, Captain. That's his second.
Just outside 50 metres. Great endeavour about the Demons that time. As Bailey can't make the distance. Centres, Flower from the side. What a great mark. And the champion from the 25-metre line.
Good trap by Wilson. Left-hand hand pass away to Spalding. Shrugs off Aitken. Great play. And puts a teammate, Robbie Flower, out in the clear. Flower 25 out. Goal!
Punched away by Henwood. Here's a chance now. Tui. Wilson's in there again. Spalding. Flower shoots the goal and puts it through. Class. Loose player here. Wilson onto Yates. Yates has Flower loose in the pocket. Flower should goal from this chance. He shoots and Class again written all over it.
Melbourne out of the centre. Flower climbing in a pack. Robbie Flower, what a champion. Goes to Williams. Taken away by Lyon. Good vision by him. Robbie Flower, 35 out. Another straight kick. Scores level.
Flanagan, a little slow. Flower pounces on it. Left foot kick by Flower. There's a goal. A great goal by Robert Flower.
The edge of the goal square. Oh, luckily to Flower. And a top goal by Robbie Flower. And he's kicked 3-2 in this quarter.
Bailey under pressure, gets the hand pass away. Great gather by Dean. Dean up towards half forward. Flower. Oh, what a player. Robert Flower. The leading player, Williams, and the delivery nearly as perfect as the mark. The Flower mark. Order.
Good play by Dean to stream down from the wing there. Now look at that mark by Robert Flower. Christensen seemed to have him nudge him out of position, but great judgment by Robert Flower.
But David Williams far too quick for Michael Gibson. Gibson must get in front. On this occasion he doesn't make the distance. Right in front of goal. O'Healy took a dive. There's a hurried step at the goal by, was it Flower? It was, and he's put it through for a goal. Big Micken taken away by Jackson. He hooks it back towards Flower, who's been well covered today, Robbie Flower. But look at the great skills are as he sprints away, stretches up on the right foot, slams at goal. Great goal, Robert Flower.
Well, Viney, who's been great. Bad bounce for Worsfold. Flower from 45, from 40. Now they're in ecstasy, nonetheless. And if the Demons start finding the opening, heaven help the Eagles. Flower, now did he mark it inside? He did. Beautifully for Yates. On the centre line. Well-placed kick. Flower! Had the run at it, judged it beautifully. Level was brilliant. Sharon doing well in defence. Yates from just behind the centre circle to Flower. Beats Worsfold.
Dean, onto Bailey, kick it yourself, onto Flower. Flower, goal number 2 coming up. There it is, the Demons back in it. Never say die spirit. Footscray by 2 goals.
55 metres from goal. They trail by 5 points, Melbourne. And they're into a slight breeze in this quarter. 3 goals each for the term. What a kick by Stretch. Flower at the back, he's got it.
Oh, sensational, Robbie.
The wing, it's all Melbourne. Stretch, who can run like a gazelle and deliver the ball beautifully. Goes long, not without a chance of scoring. Flower!
Doesn't quite. Steins is up there. Law. Well tackled. Mossop under pressure and a chance for Melbourne. Flower! He's done it! Second goal, Robbie Flower. Hasn't had many more kicks than 2, but that is such an important goal for the Demons. The first one of the second half to give them a 43-point lead. And Kevin Bartlett, that grip is going to be pretty hard for North Melbourne to break.
Well, I suppose with half a game to go, anything can happen in football. But once again, it's been an inspirational goal.
Towards half forward, mark taken by Dean.
Oh, they're just murdering the Kangaroos. Bad kick by Dean, a rare mistake. Flower! Might go all the way. 40 metres out. This will put them in ecstasy. Healy, who gives it to Hughes.
Hughes runs through centre wing. Over the low goes. Kicks it long. 50 metres up into the forward pocket. And there's the hero of the afternoon. Robert Flower takes the mark about 40 metres out. His 5th mark. He's kicked 2 goals. One was a sensational goal at the start of this 3rd quarter. And he comes in and punts. Crawley. 3rd goal. And the MCG, well, KB.
It's just erupted. Robbie Flower, well, he kicked that opening goal, or he kicked his first goal in that first quarter from that sensational mark. And straight after half-time, he kicked the first goal of the quarter to really give Melbourne the momentum again. And now, of course, another way to go yet.
50 years ago. Love it. Good torpedo kick. Oh, Flower! Mark of the day. Could be mark of the year.
Melbourne going forward. Flower in the middle. Oh, beautiful mark, Robert Flower. And the fans delighted. And it's a 1-point kick by Robert Flower. And on replay, we see the mark. A lovely mark, Robert Flower.
It was a great mark.
Wins the tap. Taken by Jackson. Well-placed kick from Jackson. He's hooked it back towards the square. Fowler over the top. Kicks it off the ground. Flower, that is. And Robbie Flower brings up his first goal. And now Melbourne are in front. All the time in the world to recover. It's back to Bailey again. Pushed as he was about to kick it, but Highshold takes the mark. No one on it. He gives it across to Flower. A goal coming up as Melbourne put the ball forward, and Flower kicks his 2nd.
Beautiful teamwork that by the Melbourne side, but it all started down on the Swans forward line. A lack of pressure put on by the Swans forwards, and they allowed them to come out far too easily. Beautiful teamwork. Healy across to Bailey, to Highshold, who unselfishly gave it across to Flower, and Robbie Flower doesn't mess around when he's presented with those easy opportunities. He slammed it through for a goal. What a good find he's been. He and Dean, and look at that kick. A 70-metre kick. The Flyers are there. Here's a chance for a goal. Flower! And it's a goal.
3 goals to Robert Flower. And although Neil Cordy has picked up his few kicks, Robert Flower has really done the damage down there. He's kicked 3 goals, 2 of them in this quarter. And the backman's job is not just to get kicks, you have to stop your opponent. And he's not doing that by Bays, but great play, Bailey. Flower! What a lovely mark, Robert Flower.
And there's the siren for another brilliant exhibition of football by Melbourne in that quarter.